Hey, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. We just spent a good hour talking about both the challenges and the benefits of event marketing now that we're back to doing events in person. So we're going to go through and get some tips on how to get more out of your events since we're all a little rusty. Here's Grant Johnson from Emburse.
I think about it as a three-part strategy: pre-event, during the event, and post-event, to make sure you've got tactics, team members aligned to drive audience, to have great engagement and flawless follow-up. And that will help every event.
Thank you for saying that, because that is such a great framework to start with. If you just focus on the physical event itself, you are missing out on the opportunity, because a lot of time the conversations are too short. A lot of times you don't get the right people to come to your booth. So it's pre, during, and post. Okay, JD, Dillon from Tigo Energy. JD, what's your tip?
Sure, I've got two quick ones. One is use it as a retention tool for folks that maybe haven't been in the workforce as long and have spent much of their lives under the umbrella of COVID. And the second is use it for a hiring opportunity. Why fly somebody to your location when you can have a couple of people do some in-person, face-to-face hiring within the industry?
I love both of those ideas, but the second part hadn't occurred to me to think about it as recruiting, because you often have a couple of people there. You can invite them to your booth. They can have a brand experience in a good way. They can get the excitement of the brand, and then you can convert them, particularly if you're in a market that you don't necessarily go to all the time. All right. Thanks, JD. Chip Rodgers, WorkSpan, what is your tip?
So first of all, I would say we've all been COVID isolated for so long that my first tip is just like lean into it, because we've been doing some events and they're terrific. My main tip for right now is jump in, because when you get there, the people that are coming are really want to be there. They're engaged and they're excited to be out and getting to talk to people again. So go for it.
I totally agree with you. You got to get out there because you got to see how this has worked for your market. But what was so interesting is that in the conversation, we heard that it was working for deal acceleration, which is a known thing of physical, but it was also working for lead gathering. One CMO mentioned they got a ton of leads that looked to be qualified. And of course, another one mentioned that even the people that didn't show up because they were in an ABM-like program, it was a benefit. So bottom line is events are back. Got to be there or be square. That's your Tuesday tip. I'm Drew Neiser. If you're looking for more tips on how to be a more effective B2B CMO who shares, cares, and dares with the best of them, check out CMOHuddles.com. Peace out.